guys, Mateo here. I'm the Guildmaster Path in Gaming, and today's video is going to be on Black Desert Online. This is part 5 of our Earning Silver series for brand new players. This one is going to be about fishing. If you missed the first 4 videos, they will be in the description below and up in the comments. So I'm going to be picking off right where we left off. If you want to fill in the blanks or see any of the old videos, then you're more than welcome to click on those and take a look at that. But we're going to be continuing where we left off. So, you know, you've done your world bosses, you learned some crafting, you've done gathering, you know, you've set your workers up, and you're wondering what else can I be doing to earn silver. And so one of the things that you'll see a lot of people doing, AFKing, probably not in this channel, typically in Olvia or in Hadel and other places like that, you'll see a bunch of people near the shore just AFK fishing, right? And why they're doing that is because it's a way for you to earn silver while you're AFK. So there's an option here in the game to minimize. So you see, you click on disconnect and it says minimize the tray. You can actually minimize the game while you're not playing it, and it won't consume a lot of your computer's resources, and you'll be able to keep it running 24/7 or as long as you want to. So for me personally, before I go to work, or maybe before I go to sleep, I set my character up here to fish. And if you see this crowd here, this is a bunch of people that are out here AFK fishing. They all have their fishing rods in their hands, and they're automatically fishing until their rod breaks or their inventory is full. So here's what you'll need to get started to do your AFK fishing. And then this will be 2 parts. I'll talk about AFK fishing, then I'll talk about active fishing. So AFK fishing is pretty simple. You'll come to this vendor here in Velia. So we are in Velia, the first capital city you'll ever come to in the game. And you'll talk to Creo to get this quest line started. He has a bunch of quests for you about fishing. And once you do the introductory quest, it will reward you with a fishing rod. Now, once you finish the introductory quest and you hit skilled 1 on fishing, you're going to get this recurring quest here called a special fishing rod. See, if you see there, if you mouse over it, it says it requires fishing skilled 1 and the complete quest catching mackerel, which is part of that introductory fishing quest line that him and some of the other, he'll have you running around to the different NPCs here in Velia, and you'll finish that. He'll just ask you to catch a few fish that are local to Velia, and then you'll finish that quest line and you'll get this quest. And so what this quest rewards is a bunch of contribution XP. So you see these contribution points up here, so you keep getting more so you can invest in more workers and whatnot. And then you'll also get this every 3 days. You get to complete this quest for these things called triple float fishing rods. Now, triple float fishing rods are some of the best rods that you can use for active fishing. And so if you don't want to spend, you know, 10 million silver on the marketplace for it, you can do that quest every 3 days to get one for yourself. And so here, this fishing rod, which you can craft and enhance, called the Balanos fishing rod. This is the best one for AFK fishing because it has the highest durability. It has higher durability than other fishing rods. So, you know, if I'm going to work for 8 hours or I'm asleep for 8 hours, it'll last the full 8 hours. It won't die. It won't break as fast as other rods. And it increases or decreases the time it takes to auto fish, so you'll auto fish faster. So you'll get more fish and you'll get to fish for longer with the Balanos fishing rod, but it has a lower or no bonus to catching rare fish, which is what the triple float does, which helps you with active fishing. So while you're AFK fishing, it's just about volume. It's about just filling all your inventory slots up, just getting as much fish as you want. As you can see, as soon as I equip the rod, this little interface pops up. It says fishing resources, press space near a body of water. And so I do that, I press space, my character will automatically come up here, drop the line, and then I can select, do I want to board other people's boats? No, because people will troll you. They'll pick you up and dump you off into the ocean. So don't do that. You want to check that. Don't get on other people's ships. Fishing resources is how many fish are biting. Like if the more fish that are biting, this number will go from red to green. If this is like a green, it says, you know, plentiful or bountiful or a lot of fish. then you will catch fish more often. It determines how fast you'll pull up a fish. And then depending on how good your skill is, you maybe want to exclude some of the lower fish. Maybe you only want the best fish because you're a guru in fishing and you're going to pull nothing but the best fish. You don't even have to waste any time. You'll just catch, 192, whatever your inventory space is. I have the max 192. You'll catch, I have 152 slots there. I'll catch my 152 yellowfish, and then when I wake up in the morning or when I get home from work, I'll come in and I'll turn those in and I'll trade them for silver. So that's just AFK fishing. Your character will automatically pull in the fish. You don't have, it's not interactive. You can just do it this way. And so basically what'll happen here is there's two places you can turn them in. As you can see, this NPC that's right in front of me, I'm kind of mousing over him. This Imperial Fishing Delivery Karen. It's just like the Imperial Cooking NPC. They have a set rate that gives you a bonus when you turn fish in here. But not every fish that you catch can be turned into Karen. So what you would do first is turn the ones that can be turned into Karen here for that bonus. And then for the rest of your fish, you get a bonus to trading based on how far you take your fish. So if I caught a fish at Velia and I take them to the trade manager in Velia, I won't get as much silver when I turn those in to the trade manager. But if I take them to Heidel, I'll get a little bit more. And if I go farther, if I take them to Altanova, I'll get even more silver. So what I typically do, and here's what a lot of people that fish do, is they'll either fish at the at cabin, so at the Tooth Fairy's cabin, which is down there in Grania, or here in Port Afaria with their ship, and they'll take their boat and they'll just sail this way. I know it looks a lot farther. It looks pretty far if you're, on your horse, your tier 5 mount or whatnot, because you're a new player. But trust me, once you have an Afaria sailboat or even the Bartali sailboat, this isn't very far at all. And you'll just kind of sail over here. I mean, you can turn them in right here in Velia or you can do the other way. You can catch them here in Velia and turn them in at Port Afaria. But what I like to do is you'll stock up on your 152 yellowfish, and then you'll take a nice relaxing 20-minute sail. And so here's the thing, you can auto path in the water. It's not, there's some bugs in it, but you can auto path the same as you can on land. And I'll get home, just auto path my way all the way out here to Velia City. Kind of dock myself right here. Just run straight into Valencia City and turn those in there for maximum profit. And you make a couple 100 million silver each time you do that. Now that's active fishing, and that's exactly what I'm going to get into right now. So as you can see here, I feel a bite. Now I can press spacebar to do it myself, or my character will automatically do this. That's AFK fishing. So I'm going to show you the manual fishing by actually pressing the spacebar and going through a little mini game just to show you what it's like. So you hit space, your character tries to pull it in. You have to hit the spacebar when the bar goes up to the blue line, and then you have to hit the that button combination to successfully pull it up. So it's timed. It's a timed mini game. I think it's something like 5 or 10 seconds. You have to fill everything out. Not be used in your current state. Okay, there we go. So you got about 5 to 10 seconds to do the mini game. If you mess it up, you don't catch the fish. So that's the downside. But if you get better at that, you'll catch the fish a lot faster than you will doing the auto fishing. As you can see there, my character hadn't pulled it up automatically yet, but I was able to pull it up manually. So the difference between automatic and manual fishing is you get to fish faster, first of all, so you're not sitting there AFK for 8 hours. And second, and you can probably run through your entire inventory in about an hour or two, probably an hour, actively fishing in a hotspot, and which is what I'm getting ready to show you guys in a second here. And besides that, what you can do is it also, if you saw the bar, like when the bar was going from red to blue, if you hit space when it's all the way at blue, it's like a critical catch. You have a chance to catch higher level fish, and you don't have to play the little mini game. So I'm gonna grab the ship's wheel, hit LMB, All right, and then we're gonna get out of here. So hop on my ship. If you don't have a ship yet and you're wondering where it is, when you get to level 50, you're automatically going to get a quest called. I'm gonna stop this. Get off. So you're automatically going to get a quest called Vigorous Velia, and I've already completed it. So it says hi, completed quest. I'm going to uncheck that, and I'm going to see if I can find it in here for you guys. And if I can't, then you'll just have to trust me on that. Once you hit level 50, I can't find it. Once you hit level 50, and you it'll be on your Black Spirit, so you'll hit the little comma button, and you'll go to your Black Spirit, and it'll call Vigorous Velia, and it'll tell you to come talk to Bartali, Igor Bartali, who's the chief of Velia, and he will set you on a quest line that will teach you about sailing. So it'll give you a free boat, it'll give you free rations, which is the energy or the stamina for your boat, and it will walk you through getting a sailor for your boat as well. And it'll take you through the current and how to sail and different commands and everything. So this is now a part of the Black Desert Online sailing. There's bosses out here. You know, there's mobs, there's monsters to fight out here. That's why we have cannons on the boat. So there's a lot of things out here in the water. But one of the things that we're looking for, and I'm trying to find it. There's a hotspot nearby here for flounders. But what we're looking for is a bunch of seagulls. We're looking for seagulls that are flying around in the air. The higher your fishing skill is, the more often or the better the hotspots you can see. And I know it's near here somewhere. And there's when you see hotspots, you're going to see a bunch of seagulls out there. And what you do is you just pull your ship up to where the seagulls are. You stop, you put your fishing rod on, and you just get to work. You just do exactly what you saw me doing there, but you're going to be doing it manually. So this will be hotspot fishing. So you're going to grab that triple float fishing rod from the quest line that I showed you a little bit earlier. Over here in recurring, it's going to be called skilled fishing, a special fishing rod. You're going to do sweet reward. You're going to turn that in. You're going to get your free fishing rod. You're going to just sail out here in the ocean. You're going to find a hotspot, and then when you find a hotspot, what you'll do is you'll just stop your ship. You'll press R to get off it, just like your mount. And there's a bunch of stuff you can do for fishing. So for me, I have a balanced fishing rod. I also have embroidered fishing clothes. I bought them right off the market. It increases my fishing ability and my fishing XP, so I can fish faster. Some of your pets, as you level your pets up, they'll also give you skills to fishing. So I have a special assortment of pets that give me fishing. So if I hit this little paw print here, see my pets. I have this pet is called a hedgehog, named him Sonic. I need to smash these together to try to make a tier 3 one. It gives me life XP gain, which is fishing. The otter, his special ability is life gain XP. It's also auto fishing time reduced. Same with the penguin, and life gain XP. So I'm getting extra XP when I'm fishing. And so I just come out here and see this fishing resources. It says abundant. It's not exhausted like it is on the shore. So because I'm out here on the ocean and I'm no longer in the safety of the shore, now the fishing is abundant. So now I can come out here and I can fish to my heart's content. I can fill up my inventory, and then I'll probably sail to Eferia or Valencia, and I'll turn those in, get my 150 million silver, and yeah, that's it. That's about it, guys. So you know, that's all I got for fishing. A couple things I do want to talk about a few things before we conclude here that'll help you. I don't have one currently because I broke my last one. I grinded it down, but alchemy stones can also help your fishing if you're having trouble getting to +5 fishing. And also there's an accessory set here that I did not put on. You can buy it straight off the marketplace, or you can buy it out of the cash shop, but it is called the Splat Fishers set. You're also going to get a free one that's like 15 days time. You're going to get a few of those that will help you with fishing as well. It gives you +1 fishing ability, plus 90% swimming speed, and it lowers the stamina and consumption while you're swimming. So you get to swim, and look at this, I already pulled in a fish. So we're going to play the game. We're going to hit the space bar, and then we're going to do the move. So it's W, D, S, W, and there we go. We pulled in a fish, pulled in a belt fish, hit R, and go back to work. And so we'll just do this. And so it's not super fast, but it's not super slow, doing this the active way. And then this is it. This is it, guys. So we just caught a couple fish, and these are green ones, obviously. So green ones aren't worth a lot. There are some fish that are worth hundreds of thousands of silver. Those are the yellow ones. So I mean, I can move the bar up here, so I only catch blue and yellow. And then we'll just do this and for 150 times, fill up our inventory, and then we'll go turn these in. And this is about as relaxing as the gathering is. This is so easy, it's so simple, and it only, just like the gathering, it gets better the better your gear is. So my fishing, clothes are +3, they can go to +5. I could have the triple float fishing rod on, which I don't, so this could even be even faster than it is right now. So there's things I could do to make this even faster. I could have that stone on. I could definitely have the alchemy stone equipped. I don't have it equipped right now. So, and this is it. And I'm by myself. Nobody's really going to bother you. And most places, some places they will, but here in the Battlenos Isles or some place that you're fishing, you're not really going to be bothered all that much. People typically come into the hotspots, they grab their fish, and then they get out of here. So this is about an hour's worth of work for about the same return on investment as some of the other things that you could do, like gathering. Gathering is probably number one. So like grinding, for example, if you invest in fishing, then your hotspot fishing is going to make you as much silver as you would if you were 300 AP and you're sitting at Stars End doing a super fast rotation. So again, you can focus on anything you want to in this game to make your money, to have your good time. If you love this kind of stuff, kind of like The Sims building, you want to have 10 sailors and work on building the fastest ship and all that kind of stuff, then you're free to do that. I mostly do this personally for AFK. It gives me about 3 to 5 million silver per day when I turn in, and that's just the fish, guys. There's things that you get from the fish, and I can't remember what they're called. I think I'm selling them. But they're the little scroll pieces, right, that you use to summon little mini bosses. And I'm don't know why I'm blanking. They're green little items. It's stuff you get while you're grinding, and you can also get those while you're fishing. Up there they are, ancient relic crystal shards. So these things, I kind of sell them right below the next person that's blasting them. So I got 7 of these things. It's an extra 5.7 million, and so you'll get about, I don't know, 10 to 15 of those from AFK farming or AFK fishing every night. So it's an extra 5 to 8 million silver that you're going to be getting every single day. Just those. You're going to get a bunch of keys as well, silver keys. Take 100 of those, convert them into a gold key. It's another kind of roulette box, random box that could possibly have something good in it that you can get. And for all of these events that are out here, guys, all the events that they have, typically one of the event materials you can get from fishing. So AFK fishing is pretty good to do, especially when there's a special event going on where there's I think right now it's the little lotus flowers, little pink rose petals that are going on, or cherry blossoms is what they're called. One of those cherry blossoms you can get from fishing, from AFK fishing. So it'll actually help you get through the event faster. I know there's the Oasis event coming up, and one of the good places to fish is in the Oasis, and the Oasis is right here, Abalab Oasis. So you can fish there, definitely fish there for the event. So that's it, guys. That's all I got. This is part 5. Part 6 will be coming up next. We have a lot to cover. While I'm out here on the boat, part 6 will be bartering. If bartering is very I'm not going to say it's a well-kept secret, but if you're a new player, you don't visit the Reddit, you don't visit the official forums, you're not really going to know too much about bartering. I don't think there's really a tutorial about it. There's a breadcrumb quest to like do it once, but it doesn't really talk up how good it can be once you invest in it and get it going. So we'll be doing bartering while we're out here, and we got some more life skills to cover, and then we're going to culminate. Part 10 will be grinding, because I know you guys that are out there just want to slay monsters. You see people that are just zooming around, destroying entire packs, you know, in 2 seconds. They're moving way faster than you. How are they doing that? We'll talk about villa buffs. We'll talk about, you know, scrolls, droughts, cron meals. We'll go through the full gamut on how to maximize your profit while you're grinding as well. So until next time, guys, hit that subscribe and that like button. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Understand we're all on lockdown here. You know, this is a great time to be out here, to be gaming while you're stuck in your home. If you're not stuck in your home, then thank you so much for what you do, for the essential work that you're doing here during this crisis that we're undergoing. So hit that subscribe, hit that like, and we'll get through this together. Thanks, guys. Peace.